Hello, welcome. My name is Nins. I am a self-taught mostly artist. I like to doodle, I like to paint, I like to do digital arts, I like all kinds of things, and I don't usually do this kind of introduction in my videos. I kind of just usually go into it. But this time I figured I'd give you guys a little something or other. But yeah, my name's Nins, Ninkins if you want. I stream on Twitch. I am trying to post videos here on YouTube. I have a TikTok, Instagram. I've got the social medias. I'm sure you can find them. Um, but yeah, so I decided that this video today will be some of the work that I have done this month, or not this month, but this week, really. It's two pieces. One is a sticker and the other one is a desktop. Both of them start about halfway through, kind of. And I did speed them up just so that there's, not a lot of drag time. So if you want to grab a pen and some paper and sketch a little bit with me, go ahead. Like, I am all for it, to be honest. And don't feel ashamed to post what you did. So let's see. Right now, you're looking at the fish. I like fishing in video games. I like I don't eat sardines, I'm going to be honest with you, but I like the aesthetic of the cans of sardines and the little fish and how cute they are. And I know it's weird to say they're cute because they're all like drenched in oil and they're dead and they're sloppy and gross, but I think it's kind of cute. I don't eat it, but it's not that bad. So here in this picture, although the fish are looking at the 10, and that's because this is a desktop picture for my own desktop, but it's also on my Patreon for sale in the little shop part of Patreon. I wanted to put all of my emotes in the fish tent. I thought it would be cute. The previous desktop image was a frog that had stuck its tongue out and was stuck to the screen, and all of my little icons was attached to the tongue part. And I got a lot of comments on that. That one is also on the store on the Patreon. It'll be linked below. And then that's just a one-time thing. It's not like a subscription or anything like the rest of Patreon is. I've noticed that more and more people are going away from the subscriptions. So that's kind of a bummer when it comes to Patreon, since most of Patreon is subscription. And I don't know. I understand because I also don't sign up for subscriptions. I want the one and done. And I think I'm going to start focusing more on that rather than the subscription parts. I'm still going to work on my Patreon stuff. It's just I'm not going to add any more categories. I'm not going to do any of that. Yeah. I'm gonna do what I have promised up there now, and that's gonna be about it. What you see in the top left corner is previous artworks. This whole screen right here is my streaming setup on Twitch. I just didn't feel like swapping to a different screen. So you got my little platypus, which I think is named Percy. I can't really remember. We named him on stream and I didn't write his name down. And then we have the little art circulating at the top just so people can see past arts. Yeah. Most of those are commission pieces, so I did that for somebody who paid for it. made me happy. A lot of these pictures make me happy, to be honest, especially the geese. So yeah, um, I'm not really good at rambling, but I'm trying my best. That way I don't have to put any sounds, like I don't have to put any music in, because I'm afraid of the copyright stuff. I don't want to get struck. I really, really don't. But I guess we can continue to talk about the piece. It's mostly grays. I don't put any colors in it. I'm kind of afraid to put rainbow colors in things. I I know that kind of defeats the purpose of me being an artist and whatnot, but I'm just afraid of exploring right now, and we're gonna break that. We're gonna break the fear of exploration. I know there's a long period in this where it looks like I'm not doing anything, but I'm just putting the white little scales on, and I know it's hard to see. I probably could have cut that out, but I just don't feel like it. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's me playing with the can, which is probably the hardest part for me because it's also gray. And it's, like I said, this is all just grays, and there's no rainbows, there's no special highlights really. It's just kind of there. And I like this piece, don't get me wrong. It's just not my most adventurous. Like you see in the corner, the old man and the emulator, it's a fan art from Hunt Showdown. That one has color and blending and good stuff. I kind of want to get back into that art style, but I've been stuck in whatever this art style is, a kind of cartoony, cell shaded, or not really cell shaded, but odd shaded kind of thing. And I don't know why my brain isn't working on fixing the way that I want to do things. It's like I've completely forgotten how I did the old man and the emulator, because I don't know, I took a break from doing art for a little while, and it's just kind of like when you don't use your artistic prowess, it's one of those things where you lose it. Just like languages for me, once I stop using the language and I don't speak it anymore, it's gone. A lot of my art reverting has been because I haven't been doing the practice and studying and stuff that I know that I should do and that I want to do. I've just been procrastinating the hell out of it, and I feel bad. I really do. I really actually do feel bad about it. So there is that. This week was really kind of slow with the artworks, all digital. I did do a acrylic marker duck, a mallard duck. It was really cute. I do not include that in this video. That is on, I believe, Blue Sky. It might be on Instagram as well. I'm not entirely sure. But with that being said, we swap over to the sticker, which is probably, it's not my favorite design executed, but it is an idea that I like, because when I'm sitting at my computer, I hunch over like insanely, and it gets to the point where my arms go numb sometimes. That's really bad. When I'm streaming, chat redeems a thing that says to sit up straight. It's a little posture check. A lot of us call it shrimping. So we unshrimp ourselves. And that is what this sticker is based on. It wants us to stop shrimping and sit up. This will be on the Redbubble at some point, and I fight with the lettering so much. I think about I think really hard about whether I want it handwritten, whether I want it typed in, what typeface I want, because usually my stickers don't have words in them, and if they do, it's handwritten. And honestly, I don't really do the handwritten ones that much. We did recently fix the printer. At least we deep cleaned it and did our best. I haven't done any test prints aside from the typical one that you go through the beep beeps and it prints out a thing and it shows that all the colors are working. I haven't tried printing a print yet. I'm going to set up the files soon. I don't know if I'm going to record doing that or if it's something that people will actually find interesting. I don't know, honestly. If you think that's interesting, let me know. Here we skip a piece of stuff because I sat there fidgeting with the letters for a very long time. And as you can see, I messed up the letters, but I don't notice this while I'm drawing it until later. And I go through two variations of color here. I went from brown to pink because shrimps are usually kind of pinkish. And it looks more of like a brownish pink, really. But I love his little face. He's so cute. If I was going to redo this one, I would fix the tail. I would make it look more like feathers, I think. Probably give him more little nodes or leaves or feathers or whatever we want to call it. But otherwise, I think he's pretty cute. He's straightening up a little bit. He's not as curled up. If I was to redo this, I would probably curl him up a lot more and make him bigger. But yeah, I think that's probably what I would do. I do not think he is going to make it into the carousel, but the fish one might. The fish will probably end up in the carousel at the top where I am displaying all of the other images. So will my frog. I don't know why the frog's not there currently. I think it's because he was already in the back and being shown and stuff on stream. And I just noticed that in the bottom where he's not supposed to be, I have my bongo cat, which for this, it counts all of my brush strokes. It counts all of my mouse pokes, my typey types, all that. But it also gets my Huion pen on the screen. So it counts each stroke. And I thought that was pretty cool. Usually on stream, when I have him up, he is in the corner. I don't know why he's not in the corner right now and why he's wacko-wackoing down in the middle. I need to do better about that and take care of it, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what else to do. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Also, thank you to my Patreons. You're not currently on the screen, but you will be here in a few minutes. And I greatly appreciate you. I will have you listed here. There's only a couple of you, but I still appreciate you. And I am going to go ahead and wrap up here. Thank you for watching. Please follow, like, subscribe, whatever it is that you feel like I deserve. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.